Parents, raise your hand if you've ever stood over your kid, waiting to hear that magic word, sorry, to fix everything. Yep, me too. I bet most parents watching have been there, but here's the twist. It rarely works. That grumpy sorry doesn't teach them a thing. So why does forcing apologies fail? And what's a better way to raise children who actually care? In today's video, we're breaking it all down with a smarter approach that is a game changer. I am Dr. Taniesha Burke, your positive parenting coach, and welcome to our channel. As parents, caregivers, or educators, we've all been there. A child does something hurtful, maybe they snatched a toy, pushed a sibling, or say something unkind, and our instinct is to step in and demand, say you're sorry. After all, we want to teach empathy, accountability, and good manners. But here's the catch, parents. Forcing children to apologize often backfires. Instead of fostering genuine remorse or understanding, it can create resentment, confusion, or a shallow performance of words without meaning. Now, let's explore why this approach falls short and discover a better way to guide children towards authentic emotional growth and conflict resolution. To accomplish this, we are going to look at 5 reasons why forcing children to apologize usually backfires and is not a healthy way for them to understand and recover from differences and conflicts. The first reason why forced apology fail is that they lack authenticity. When we demand an apology, children often comply out of fear, pressure, or a desire to avoid punishment, not because they truly feel sorry. Picture a 5-year-old mumbling sorry with a crossed arm and a scowl. That kind of interaction is not remorse, it's a script, without genuine understanding or emotion behind it. The apology becomes a hollow ritual, teaching children to say the right words rather than process what they have done. The second reason is that they skip the emotional process. Empathy and accountability aren't switches that we can flip on command. Kids need time to recognize their actions, understand their impact, and feel the emotions tied to them. Forcing an immediate sorry shortcuts this process, prioritizing outward behavior over inner growth. It's like putting a band-aid on a wound without cleaning it first. The surface looks fine, but the healing hasn't happened. The third reason forced apology fails is that they can breed resentment. When children are coerced into apologizing before they are ready, they might feel unfairly controlled or misunderstood. Instead of reflecting on their actions, they focus on adults' authority, thinking, why am I always the bad guy? This can erode trust and make them feel less willing to own up to mistakes in the future. Fourth reason why forced apology fails is that they don't teach problem solving. A forced apology often ends with interaction, say sorry, and we're done. But what about the underlying issue? The hurt feelings, the broken toy, the boundary that was crossed. Without addressing these, children miss the chance to learn how to repair relationships or prevent similar conflicts later on. The fifth and final reason why forced apology often fails is that they model inauthenticity. Children are sponges. They absorb how we handle emotions and conflicts. When we push them to say words they don't mean, we're subtly teaching them that it's okay to fake feelings to appease others. Over time, this can weaken their ability to express themselves honestly. So, if forcing an apology isn't the answer, then what is? Positive discipline, which is a hallmark of this channel, offers a compassionate, effective alternative that focuses on teaching rather than demanding. In the next few minutes, we are going to give you the tips and tools that you can use to guide your children towards understanding, empathy, and real repair without force, sorry, or apology. Our first tip is to pause and connect. When a conflict happens, take a moment to calm everyone involved, including yourself. Rushing to fix the situation can escalate emotions. Kneel down to your child's level, make eye contact and say something like, "I see you're upset and I want to help figure this out with you." This builds a safe space for them to process what happened without feeling attacked. Our second tip is to name the behavior and its impact. Help your child see the situation clearly by describing what happened without judgment. For example, when you took the toy from your friend, she started to cry because she wasn't done playing with it. This isn't about shaming, it's about connecting actions to outcomes. Children often don't realize how their behavior affects others unless we point it out gently. Our third alternative to force apology is to encourage reflection. Ask open-ended questions to spark self-awareness. How do you think your friend felt when that happened? Or, what do you think went wrong here? Give them time to respond. Younger children might need more guidance. Did she look sad or mad? But the goal is to help them step into someone else's shoe, not to tell them what to feel. Our fourth alternative is to offer ways to make it right. Instead of demanding words, invite your child to take action. Say, "It looks like your friend is upset. How could we help her feel better?" They might suggest giving the toy back, offering a hug, or drawing a picture. Actions often carry more weight than words and show children they have the power to mend a situation. If they're stuck, offer a few ideas. Would you like to help fix the tower you knocked over, or maybe play together for a bit? The fifth alternative to forced apology is to model and practice empathy. Children learn by watching us. If you accidentally bumped into them, say, "Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Are you okay? I'm sorry I bumped into you." Let them see what heartfelt accountability looks like. You can also role-play scenarios like stuffed animals or dolls. "Oh no, Bear took Bunny's carrot. What could Bear do to help Bunny feel better?" as an example. Our sixth and final alternative to forced apology is to celebrate growth, not perfection. When your child takes a step toward repair, whether it's sharing a toy or checking on a friend, praise the efforts. For example, you might say, "I noticed you gave her a turn with the truck. That was kind." It's important to focus on the process, not the outcome, as this is a growth mindset. Over time, they'll internalize these skills and won't need as much prompting. You might be wondering, why don't we just say sorry? Here's the beauty about this approach. When children feel understood and supported, sorry often comes naturally. Once they've processed their actions and made amends, they might say it on their own and mean it. If they don't, that's okay. The words matter less than the understanding and connection they've built. Forcing the phrase can't replicate that. You might be wondering, what if your child refuses to engage? Stay patient, parents. If they're too upset or stubborn to talk, give them space. For example, you might say, "I can see you're not ready yet. Let's take a break and try again later." Forcing the issue only digs the hole deeper. Once they've cooled off, revisit it with curiosity, not criticism. For example, you might say, "What really happened earlier with your sister? I'd love to hear your side of the matter." You might be wondering, what are the long-term effects of these positive discipline tools that I've provided? This method takes more time and effort than a quick "say sorry," but the payoff is worth it. Children raised with positive discipline grow up to be teenagers and adults who take responsibility for their actions without being told, understand how to repair relationships after a mistake, and they also feel safe expressing their emotions honestly. Forcing children to apologize might feel good in the moment. It checks the box of problem solved. But the real growth doesn't come from compliance, it comes from connection and understanding. By stepping back from the script and guiding kids through reflection and repair, we teach them something far more valuable than words: how to care, to mend, and how to move forward together. Next time a conflict pops up, resist the urge to demand sorry. Instead, try asking, what can we do to make this better? You might be surprised at the wisdom your children brings to the table. We are now at the end of this video on a very popular topic. So many parents have wondered, should I force an apology or what should I do instead? We hope that the positive discipline tools we provided are effective for you. Now, if you like this video, I encourage you to leave a comment in the comments section. If you're not a subscriber, I encourage you to subscribe. When you subscribe, you are helping this channel to reach so many parents around the world, because by subscribing, you put this channel in the algorithm so that other parents can find this content as well. Do you have friends or family who you think may benefit from the content? Please share this video with them or the channel overall. Thank you so much for joining us, and goodbye for now.